Good evening. We are Supreme Sports Agency. We are located in San Francisco currently, and we are presenting you why we should move to Dallas. My name is Anthony Vargas.
I'm James Fuggerhill.
I'm Nolan Harris.
And I'm Jacob Shaw.
So our agency is Supreme Sports. We are currently located in San Francisco, and we are wanting to make this transition into Dallas, Texas. Dallas is a good central location due to high value of the college players looking for agents, such as many of them, such as Jalen Hurts, Kyler Murray, those type of athletes that are looking to get into the next level. We are just going to guide them basically into new endorsement deals. So this will be super beneficial for our company. This Dallas is in the middle of Texas, and we're just surrounded by talent. All right, so this brochure is explaining what we have done in San Francisco. We have athletes such as Ja Morant, Joe Burrow, Eli Smith, Isaiah Simmons. We helped Ja Morant secure a multi-million-dollar deal with Nike. So that is one of examples of what we can bring to Dallas.
All right. So we did a lot of research to justify this move. Our findings for economy and geography are Dallas has 6 pro sports teams. They have football, baseball, men's and women's basketball, soccer, and hockey. Dallas often creates jobs at double the annual rate. So that will be kind of good for us to just kind of show there's potential and success there. There are over 25 colleges with sports in the Dallas area alone. So there's just a lot of athletes there to pull from. The Dallas airport is there. That'll be good for clients. They can get in and out pretty easily. The cost of living is 37.4% lower than San Francisco. So it'll be much cheaper for our athletes to live there and for our employees and all that. Texas also has a lower corporate tax rate. So we will be taxed lower than we are in San Francisco right now. Our findings for people in history in Dallas is Dallas has 9 high schools in that area that have sent 10 or more players to the NFL. That is very encouraging because it shows that there are good athletes coming out from that area. So there will be a lot of potential for us to get some of those new clients. Texas is known for producing athletes, so sports there are taken pretty seriously, and it's just a part of life there. So we'll get a lot of support. Population in Dallas is 1.345 million. But in the Dallas metropolitan area is 6.8 million. That's a lot of people to pull from and help support our business. There's a potential in Oklahoma clients, Arkansas clients, and Louisiana clients as well. So we can reach out to the people in all those states. Here on the right is a picture showing birth states of all time athletes in all sports. And Texas is obviously number 2 right behind California, which we're already in.
All right, for competition, coming into our new market in Dallas, Texas, there are many other sports facilities and gyms that we are competing with, such as Eastside Athletic Club, Cooper Fitness Center, and D1 Training. What really makes us unique and sets us apart from these other sports facilities is that we specialize in training athletes of all ages rather than just being another gym. So instead of our clients just walking in and doing another generic workout, our clients will receive personal training from one of our experienced trainers who specialize in whatever sport the client is playing to help ensure that they improve their performance. There's a market for our type of facility right now because more kids are trying to play for collegiate teams and they want the right training to become college athletes. Not to mention there are plenty of college and professional athletes who reside in the Dallas or even Texas area, and they'll need a place to train in the off season when they're not with their teams. All right, the best way to let our athletes know we have just moved out here to this area is to try and get their attention through social media. So many people use social media in order for us to get them interested in working out at our gym is to post more videos and pictures of people who are getting trained and using the equipment at our facility, just like how it is back in California at our other location. It could really help if we could have like well-known athletes showcase some of the training at our facilities, such as up and coming high school athletes or even some famous college or professional players. And it really helps now that starting this year, the NCAA is letting facilities like us sponsor and pay athletes to use our equipment and like really represent our brand. So that's also another big help.
Okay, so our staff, our first part, our training staff at our new facility, we're going to bring 5 trainers from our California location to our new location in Dallas, Texas, and we will use them as sort of a head trainer, and the head trainer there will be in charge of the first like 5 athletes that we get. So after this slide, we'll show y'all our 2 new athletes that we just brought in, and 2 of those trainers will be assigned to these people, and what they'll do is just train them constantly and guide them in the right direction their body needs to be in order to help them exceed at the highest level possible. And our trainers will also be experienced in different sports, so we'll have a head trainer for every sport in the Dallas area, focusing on one single sport while also being knowledgeable in the other sports. And after we get these 5 trainers in, we're going to bring in new employee trainers. So as we grow our clientele, we're going to need more trainers because at our Supreme Sports Agency, it's a one-on-one experience. So those new trainers will then be trained by our head trainers in order to give our new clientele the best experience possible. And our trainers will also be minorly trained in athletic injuries and athletic medicine in order to treat injuries that may happen in the training room for the time being until that athlete's able to get proper care. All right, so athlete number 1 will be getting 5% of his $5 million contract, which would be $250,000. And he has chose to sign a training contract with us, which is a flat rate of $20,000 a year. And for our sponsors, for him, we've got him $200,000 in sponsorships so far, and we get 5% of those, which would equal $50,000. So from this client, we gross profit $320,000. And athlete number 2 is Tom Brady, and he just signed a $25 million a year contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and so we'll be getting 5% of that, which is $1.25 million. And he has not chose to sign a training contract with us, but he has agreed to give us 10% of his sponsorships, which would equal $1,290,000. So a total of that would be $320,000, and monthly will be $134,000. So our expenses, we're doing rent, agent salaries, advertisement, travel costs, training facility, and the trainers. So rent for our 10,000 square foot building is going to be $100,000 a year, which equals to $8,000 a month. We'll have 3 agents on hand, which we will be paying a total of $62,000 a month combined. So these agents will be making roughly $21,000 a month. Advertisement, we're spending $75,000 a year. Travel cost and is at $25,000 a year. Gives us about $2,000 a month to work with. So, I mean, maybe with extra money we get in the long run, we can buy a bus or buy us a private small plane. That way we save money in the long run from having to pay for flights. Our training facility is going to be a one-time flat rate of $50,000. But if we choose to pay it off monthly, it will be $4,000 and some change. Our trainers, they get a good end of the deal. They get paid $450,000 a year, but it's also going to be $37,000 a month, split between 5 people. So we're spending a lot of money on our trainers because we care for our athletes. So the total of all that comes to $1,450,000 a year, while we bring in $1,610,000 a year. So we'll be profiting $160,000 a year as a company, and over $13,000 a month. So in conclusion, this move is a good move for business. This move will be profitable based on the income statement numbers. This move will put us in a great economy surrounded by an even greater economy. We got the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and Houston's not far from it, and then Louisiana's right across the road. So in all, Dallas is a good location. It has multiple jobs for the families of our agency. So if we bring kids, wives, anything like that, parents, they'll be able to get them a job while they're there, due to the job rate being double the job rate in San Francisco. And like they say, everything's better in Texas. So let's hope that's the same with money.
Thank you.
Thank you.